Hi, my name is Laurie Shapiro and my brand is Toad Lillie. I've been making lingerie for about a year and a half. I actually started making pasties sort of on a whim for fun. I made them for a friend who was having a birthday party, and they were these wonderful hand-cut silk flowers with feathers and beads, and they were just such great fun that I decided to experiment pursuing a line like that, and added matching garter belts and got requests for matching panties and bras and loungewear, and now I'm getting requests for full bust, and so it's slowly really blossomed over the course of the last year and a half. My story is a little bit unique because excuse me, I don't come from a fashion background. I'm actually a trained fine artist. So I went to the School of the Art Institute, and my disciplines were mostly figurative drawing and sculpture, and I did do some fiber work there. But I've sewn really my whole life, and I interned for a year at the Chicago Historical Society in their costume department, which is one of the best costume departments in the country. And I was incredibly smitten with vintage gowns from the 1930s through the 50s. So I get a lot of my inspiration from vintage couture. I know vintage inspired is such a tired phrase really at this point, but I'm more inspired by vintage couture and that wonderful handcrafted detailing that is completely lost in today's world. So especially maybe bodice detailing or strong silhouettes with bows and the like that we just don't see out in the real world. And since we all can't sashay around in evening gowns, I thought maybe it'd be really fun to sashay around in fancy panties. So that's sort of how the line itself has progressed over the last year or so. This is my market debut, and I've brought two collections here to share at market. They're actually all named after French sweets. So I joke that Toad Lillie is really all about the ta-da, the big ta-da. So my pieces are very much about changing into and feeling really transformed and glamorous and playful and slightly cheeky and sassy. And with all of the ruffles and the bows and the really over-the-top feminine details, they really make you the perfect dessert. And so these pieces are inspired with that sort of thinking in mind. So the spring line is called Bon Bon, and its companion sister line is called Tarte with an E, but slightly little cheeky play on words. This is called Bombay. It's beautiful bell-shaped baby doll, sort of like the bell-shaped dessert it's named after. It's a silver silk chiffon. It comes with a set of matching knickers. Most Toad Lillie panties are a little bit fuller cut, so they're super comfy. This piece is from the fall line. The fall line is called Tarte with an E, and this is Cassis. It's this really beautiful black cherry color, which is a bit different, and it has a ruched chiffon overlay at the bust there, and so you get a little peek of chiffon, making a really exceptionally pretty detail there at the bust. And it comes with this really flouncy tap pant, which they were called scanties back in the day, so I think I'm going to coin that term again. So these little frilly scanties have a chiffon insert at the side here for that extra bit of swing. I'll share this piece here. This is called Flambe, which is a flaming tart, and she is smoking. So this is a quarter cup bra. My quarter cups are unique in the fact that they are a little more full coverage. They sit just below the nipple, so they're slightly risque, but done in a more mature and glamorous way. They have have three separate panels that shape the breast and hug the lower breast, and then also they're lined as well with this extra little sort of sling detail here. These have been treated with a giant satin bow that sort of sits beneath the collarbone and is very theatrical, kind of can-can. The garters on this set actually sit at the waist and sort of all about arrows. So we have lines that point down with bows that sit above the panty. We have a sort of line that points in all the right directions here on the panty, as well on the back, ending in this cute little peak of cleavage there with another bow topper. So again, you know, doing saucy in a very sophisticated fashion. If you'd like more information about Toad Lillie, please visit my site, which is toadlillie.com. I have some beautiful offerings now. The spring line bonbon will be available imminently, and also any of you full bust customers who would like more information about full bust sizing as the line continues to expand, please feel free to send me an email. I'd love to hear from you. Thank you.